by people. So Odi has replied his wives with the petition they are pulling up that it should be attended to before Olori Naomi returns back into the palace. And based on the petition which has been presented, it is categorically stated that no divorce should exist in Ile-Ife. And if Oni happens to accept this petition, know that he is directly involved. Him himself, he would not fire for any kind of divorce at all. And what is even making it kind of worse is that these women inducted about 200 women. That is a rough count that was gotten from the little protest they did. About 200 women were with them on that particular day shouting no divorce in Ile-Ife. And right now, as we dey talk like this, so all of them marched to Ooni's palace to present this petition before him, that they don't like all the situations that once someone gets married, the next thing there's going to be a divorce, we are going to break out, there is going to be this, that they start misbehaving. So what they want is a situation whereby people get married with that intuition of staying in the marriage. Yes, because if you want to break out of the marriage, there should be a very, very crucial reason. Now, who are the people in front of this thing? Miriam and Olori Toby and Ronke are the people in front of this thing, pushing these women forward to present this petition before the Oni. But the last time we checked, marriage is a matter of decision. If you want, you marry. If you don't want, you don't marry. And at the same time, if you are tired of a marriage, you walk out of the marriage. And if you feel, okay, let me do this marriage down to the end, you still do the marriage as you pleases. So right now that it is more like it is a, should I say, a forceful thing. Oni has finally said that he cannot place a petition that men have not raised as well. Because women have come out to raise this petition, then does not mean he will gladly accept it and say that, wow, this is a very nice move in Ile-Ife, and this is a move that is supposed to exist. Once you get married, you remain married. Except you have to get a divorce, you will leave Ile-Ife to go and do it somewhere else. No, he can't. Except men come out to accept this petition as well and say that, yes, we want it in such a way that once you get married in Ile-Ife, there is no divorce. But my people, we know very well that the men will not come out to support this petition because people get tired of marriages every day. People get tired of marriages every day and they walk out of marriages. So these women cannot come to, because of their selfish interest, to come and tie people down in what they know very well that love fades away. Yes, there are people who get married and then the next thing you discover that that's it, that very reason that made them fall in love so hard, that made them cherish this particular person, that made them embrace someone down to a point of loving the person so hard in fact it is no longer there and they want to walk away. Then you remember that I joined the petition that said once you get married in Ile-Ife, you remain in the marriage no matter what. You are not leaving that marriage until death do your part, till death do your part. So what of abusive marriages? What of people who are going through abuse in marriages? They remain there because they signed a petition that till death do you part. So right now, it will be quite hilarious if he goes ahead to sign such a petition and accept or yield to what his wives and these women are looking forward to. So now the Oni has gladly declined this offer which has been presented before him by his wives. My people, this is indeed something that is worth looking into. Yes, it is. It is indeed something that is worth looking into. Now, reasons being that these women have developed wings over time. These women have done a lot of things that if you would want to look into, you would say that, kilo shele, like what is happening? But you see, the Oni is a strong man. If this was just a normal home, in fact, it would have been broken into pieces by now. In fact, the man himself would have cried for help and ran to leave his home, because the kind of things these women put up day after day, it is quite hilarious. The kind of things these women manifest on daily basis, it is just out of hand. But this man keeps enduring, this man keeps accommodating, this man keeps overlooking, and it has become a thing for them to build on. It has become a thing for them to, work with, a thing for them to say that, okay, oh, so this is it, and this is what we are going to do. So right now, my people, there is nothing you would say that anybody will accept this petition. And as it stands right now, Oni said he does not even know how much these women that are, bringing out this petition were given, because most of them don't seem like young couples. They seemed quite matured. He doesn't know how much they were given to raise such a petition. Such a petition is not a child's play. Yes, most people go into marriages with an exit plan. Most people walk into marriage today, they know that if something happens tomorrow, I am exiting through this door. Like, I am so calling for divorce. And that is how most persons are going into marriages today. And then you tell someone that since once you are going into marriage, you remain in the marriage, you are not going anywhere. Marriage is the call. You are just going to stay in that marriage. It does not make sense. Neither does it add up. No, it doesn't. So my people right now know this is the cocoa on ground. This is the big issue on ground. And as we keep on looking at these things day after day, we keep on, embracing what the palace gives us, we'll come to a point of realization that there is so much to learn from this woman, because the kind of tactics, the kind of things they pull up, the kind of things they bring up, it is so hilarious. Yes, so hilarious. You will begin to